Gamescom opening night live was last night. Well, I say last night, but last night if you're in Germany. And one of the biggest announcements that got everybody talking right now is Indiana Jones officially going to be coming to PS5 sometime later, specifically spring 2025.
Going to the PlayStation announcement, obviously last spring, we launched 4 games, 2 of them on the Switch, 4 of them on PlayStation, and we said we're going to learn. We said we'd watch. I think at Showcase, I might have said from our learning, we're going to do more.
Now, because of all this, people did bring back an old resurfaced clip of what Phil Spencer had to say about the possibility of Starfield or Indiana Jones coming to PS5.
Can we say if either of those titles are Starfield or Indiana Jones?
They are not Starfield or Indiana Jones.
Well,
the game's coming to PlayStation 5 in spring of 2025.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
And it's because of that said clip that people are saying that Phil Spencer did lie. If anything, I would say he told a half truth, because afterwards he did say that they wanted to test those releases on PlayStation and see how they did, and then go from there in the sense of what other game to put over on PlayStation. So even though he did specifically say that Starfield or Indiana Jones would not come to PS5, it was more of like, it's not coming to PS5 for now in a sense. And here we are, where Indiana Jones is coming to PS5. Now, I do think that everybody would have a right to question Phil Spencer's words at any moment, because if he was to sit there and say one game isn't going to go to a rival platform, then it ends up going, then people are going to be kind of looking at you side-eyed every time you announce a game that is at first only going to be on Xbox, PC, and nothing else. They're going to be wondering whether or not certain games will be going to PlayStation or not, including basically everything that they got in their first party studio lineup with Halo, Gears, Forza, Fable, Perfect Dark, Avowed, and Outer Worlds 2. Now, in terms of Indiana Jones coming to PS5, is that a game I'm surprised is going to PS5? Not really, because Machine Games and Bethesda, they have always historically put their games over on PlayStation. So to me, this isn't really any big old surprise. Now I do think when it comes to a game like Starfield, would that come to PS5? At this point, it might. And I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Avowed or Outer Worlds 2 end up on PlayStation at some point. Maybe not day one, but it'll be one of them things where they kick the can down the road. Now, while PlayStation fanboys may look at this and celebrate, and Xbox fanboys cower in fear and wonder what would they do now, like while they pray to the mighty overlord Xenu.
Ruin her credit rating, Xenu!
They need to understand that while this may be a time for celebration for now, they're going to start to cope and seed when rumors and speculation starts to bubble up of a Spider-Man collection coming to Xbox. If they was to put the Spider-Man games over on Xbox, I think they would just put it on one big old collection, call it the Spider-Man collection, have 1 Miles Morales and 2 with everything, all the bells and whistles, all the DLCs and fits. And if it's not Spider-Man 2, it might be any other PlayStation game. Because let's be honest, you look at MLB The Show, that is a PlayStation first party game that is on Xbox. And even though you got games like the Yakuza franchise and Persona that was at one point second party for the longest time, is now on Xbox. And people could say, well, it's because of MLB, it's because of Sega. I think PlayStation is copying Xbox's formula, but the only difference is they're being very quiet about it. And I only say all this because I'm starting to see the forest through the trees a little bit. Because how many times have people sat here saying, this game will never go to Xbox, this game will never go to PlayStation, this game will never go to PC? Like, we've been down this road too many times to look like Boo Boo the Fool all over again. People said that Spider-Man was never going to go to PC. It's on PC. People said God of War was never going to go to PC. Guess where it's at? It's on PC. People thought Uncharted or Last of Us would never come to PC. Guess where they're at? On PC. PC. And the thought of any Xbox game, let alone the speculation, coming to PlayStation, you would have been laughed out of a room at one point in time. Where you hear all these rumors and speculation of the Master Chief Collection coming to PS5, possibly Gears, people speculated Forza as well. So all this to say is, the more y'all sit there and say something will never happen, it's probably gonna happen. And guess what? When that day comes, I don't think nobody's just gonna abandon their console and just go straight to PC. Not until the day comes where these console manufacturers stop making consoles and they just have put out these pre-built PCs or whatever. I mean, technically consoles are pre-built PCs, just very, very low end. Once they start to go down that route, we will be back to where it all began. Because I don't know if people remember, but when we were kids in school, we were playing games on the PC in class. I'll be the first to say, if Spider-Man or God of War or whatever other game goes to Xbox, I will still happily play on PlayStation. And you know why? Because I'm a console guy. I don't like to just pump fake like I'm going to PC, like just because I'm mad that a multi-million-dollar company made an executive decision. But with that being said, y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.